Super from Sweden, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a very rare skin that I just purchased. It's arguably one of the rarest skins that I've ever bought, and I've owned a lot of pretty rare skins in my time as a CS trader and collector. But the skin in today's video is truly a low population and actually rare skin. But before I show you the actual skin, I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Skinland. Skinland is a CS2 marketplace where you can buy and sell your CS2 skins for real money safely. And very important, you can use code ANOMALY to get a bonus of up to $10 if you sell skins for $100 or more. On Skinland, you can buy skins for a lot cheaper than Steam as well, using one of their many payment methods. For example, on Skinland, a Talon Marble would cost you $830. Meanwhile, on Steam, you'd pay over €1,050, which is way more. Also, Fallen uses their website, so you know it's legit. Thank you once again, Skinland, very much for sponsoring this video, and now let's see the skin. So I made a video similar to this in the past when I showed you one of the rarest knives that I've ever had, the StatTrak Karambit Black Pearl Factory New. And now, while that skin was actually a rarer skin than the one in today's video, it's different because that one is kinda bad. The StatTrak Karambit Black Pearl was basically only rare because it was StatTrak, and that's something most people don't like with their knives, which is why StatTrak knives are generally pretty cheap compared to the non-StatTrak versions. And that's why I also prefer the skin in today's video, which is souvenir, and that's generally a good thing with high-tier skins. The skin I'm talking about in today's video is the Souvenir M4 Imminent Danger Factory New. And there's only 24 of these in the whole world. So yeah, this is actually a very rare skin and obviously souvenir, so it comes from the Vertigo souvenir package, which is also one of the least opened souvenir packages in the game. And you can really see just how few Vertigo packages are opened compared to Mirage and Dust 2. Mirage, almost every major, it's over 1 million. The first time it was added, it was 4 million. Dust 2, it's also usually over 1 million. Now, more recently, for Perfect World, souvenir packages have kind of fell off. People don't seem to be opening them as much. But look at these previous ones, like, you know, 1.5 million, 1.7 million for Dust 2. Meanwhile, IEM Rio for Vertigo, only 88,000 packages were opened. And most recently, Perfect World, only 30,000. That's so low. So already we can see one of the main reasons why it's so rare no one opens the souvenir package. Valve also recently put out this tweet: "Good morning, Blast TV Austin Major plus train minus Vertigo." So what this means is obviously for the Austin Major, the next major we have, they're going to remove Vertigo, which a lot of people have been asking for, and adding train instead. No more Vertigo in Pro Play in majors means no more redeemable Vertigo souvenir packages, which in turn means no more imminent dangers. And even if when hypothetically Valve maybe re-adds Vertigo in the future, there's no guarantee that the current 2021 Vertigo collection that we have is going to stay. Say they remove Vertigo for 4 years, then we're in 2029. I don't think they're gonna keep a collection from 8 years earlier if they re-release the map. You know, it doesn't make sense. And even then, they probably would have remake the whole Vertigo map, just like how they did with Train, and there's probably gonna be a new collection, which once again means no more imminent danger. So I actually compiled all the different souvenir packages open from the Perfect World Major, and it looks like this. But since this is kind of boring, I actually went ahead and bought every single one of these souvenir packages, and we can see how many were opened. The most opened one is Dust 2 with the gold arabesque, which had 396,000 packages opened. Next up, we have Mirage with the Op Desert Hydra, 352,000 of these opened. Then we have Ancient, of course, with the Welcome to the Jungle, 206,000 of these opened. And these are like the 3 big major souvenir packages, you know. They have the reds, they're all cool. And then the numbers start to drop off. 37,000 of the Nuke, because once again, there's no red. Anubis has a red, but it's not that hyped. Only 35,000 opened, and then we have Vertigo with less than 30,000 opened, and the least opened package is Inferno with only just over 20,000 opened. So yeah, Inferno technically is the least opened package, but you will see it doesn't have a red. So the least opened souvenir package that has a chance for a red is the Vertigo package. So like I mentioned before, Vertigo isn't only the least opened out of the 3 Riptide collections, it's actually one of the least opened souvenir packages in general ever. And this is consistent for basically every major. There's just no hype behind the Vertigo collection. It's also pretty easy to see that the Desert Hydra and Gold Arabesque are way more hyped skins than the Imminent Danger because it's reflected in the price. If you check these 3 skins, all in souvenir field tested, the M4 Imminent Danger is around $1,000 cheaper than both the AK and the AWP. And I'm not really sure why. I mean, sure, maybe it does look a little goofy with all the fucking road signs and danger signs you have, but I think it's kind of cool. It's not that bad looking. I quite like it because it's a gray color skin overall with the colorful text, which just makes it pop so much more. Oh yeah, look, by the way, mine has the Copenhagen stickers, which doesn't really matter because nowadays all souvenirs are literally the same because there's no autographs anymore. But I just think it's pretty cool, you know, because I attended that major. I was there and now I own this one. Hey, pretty cool. Now, just to compare how rare the Imminent Danger is, let's compare the Souvenir Imminent Danger to the Souvenir Desert Hydra and the Souvenir Dragonlord. Out of the 3 souvenir packages, Cobblestone has almost 500,000 total unboxes. Mirage packages has over 12 million packages opened, and Vertigo only has 908,000 packages opened. Now, to see how many of each of these reds exist, there's 116 Souvenir Dragonlore, almost 5,200 Souvenir Desert Hydra, and only 401 Souvenir Imminent Danger. But here's where it gets really crazy. Comparing them in only Factory New, there's only 17 Dragonlore Souvenir Factory New. There's 790 Souvenir Factory New Desert Hydra, and there's only 24 Souvenir M4 Imminent Danger Factory New. First off, comparing the total population of the Desert Hydra and the Imminent Danger, it's about the same, you can see. So based on the amount of packages opened, the amount of reds you're gonna get, it's basically the same. Obviously, there's way fewer Imminent Dangers because the Vertigo package is opened way less. But when you compare it to Factory New, for some reason, you can see about 15% of all Desert Hydra souvenir are Factory New, but only less than 6% of the Imminent Dangers are Factory New. The Desert Hydra and the Imminent Danger have basically the same float cap, so why is one so much rarer than the other? I have no idea. And interestingly, we can see that getting any Souvenir Dragonlore is almost double as rare as getting any Souvenir Imminent Danger, but comparing them Factory New, it's actually more common to get a Souvenir Dragonlore Factory New than it is a Imminent Danger Factory New. Hey, very interesting. Now for the final question, which I bet all of you are wondering, what's the price of this supposedly very rare M4? Well, at the time of me recording this, there's only a handful of them listed because there's only a handful of them that exist, and the cheapest one I can find right now is listed for $6,500. However, I think the actual sale price is going to be a little bit lower. Sales don't happen that often because it's so rare and there's so few of them, but from the sales that I could find, it seems to range between $4,000 to $6,000. Which, I mean, let's be honest, for a skin that's this rare, I'm not even sure if that's such a bad price. Now, why do I even think that this is interesting? Am I just some scumbag skin YouTuber? Do I even like this skin, or am I just trying to pump the price up? Well, of course I am. Thank you guys for watching. I'm kidding. I think this is actually interesting because I can't remember a single time we've had a skin that's this limited, only 24 in existence in its best quality, being discontinued. And also being discontinued relatively quickly. I mean, shit, even the M4 Howl, which is considered an ultra rare grail skin, still has a population of 7,535, and in StatTrack Factory New, it still exists 178. That's almost 10 times as many StatTrack FN Howls as there is Souvenir FN Imminent Dangers. However, it's important to note that unlike the Howl, technically the Souvenir Imminent Danger can still be opened. Because first of all, you can redeem these ones still. I'm not sure when I'm uploading this video, but maybe you can't redeem it anymore. Either way, the Shanghai event ended long ago, but you can still redeem them. So a lot of unopened packages probably exist. Like, according to Price Empire, there's over 3,000 Vertigo souvenir packages listed from only the Shanghai major. And here you can see in total how many souvenir Vertigo packages are listed. Wait, actually, can't I calculate? Okay, so there's 22,869 packages in total that are listed. And since the chance of getting a red from a souvenir package is 1 in 3,703.7037, just from the souvenir packages listed, we're expecting about another 6 imminent dangers to be unboxed. How many of those will be factory new? Well, I don't know. We saw earlier it was like 6%, which means that, yeah, from all the current listed souvenir Vertigo packages, around 0.37 souvenir FN imminent dangers will be opened, which means, yeah, probably another few are going to be opened, because this is nowhere near the total supply. This is just the current active listings that we see. Anyways, I am very happy to have this one in my collection, and while I'm probably eventually going to try to sell it, I still think it won't be much higher than the current price of about $4,000 or $5,000. I just wanted to make this video to clarify that this is a very rare skin, very cool, and I'm very happy to have it. So, thank you guys for watching. Now I'm going to go try to justify to my bank why I bought a bunch of fucking road signs for thousands of dollars. Whoop him! Oh yeah, wait, shit, I have these packages. I might as well open them. My degen ass could never leave a case unopened. 1 in 3,700 chance. Bro. Bro. And the final package, which is the Vertigo package, 1 in 3,700 chance to get a souvenir imminent danger. Let's say. Okay, bro. Whoop him!